Hello, I'd like to give you a few tips about searching the databases at library.alliant.edu. Just click here. I'd like to choose EBSCO because that's our largest database aggregator. If you click on the E, it will take you to this link. And when it opens up, you'll see that you have the opportunity to choose many databases depending on what your field of interest is. I always click on Academic Search Premier. It used to be the default. It's a very good general database and find it very helpful. Depending on your major, you can see we have Business Source Complete, we have Education Research Complete. ERIC is also good for ed majors. There's some general health databases, and MOS Ultra is a good school database. You continue down and there are the psych databases. We'll come back to that in a minute. Regional business news for business majors, and a few newspaper sources. So let's presume that you're a psych student looking for articles. And if you started with psych articles, it is helpful. They are all full text. However, it's only going to be for 70 journals. It's a better choice to come down to Psych Info, which will include those same 70 journals in full text, but an additional almost 2,400 journals. So these may be abstracts, but you may find that we have them in print, or you can get them other places, full text. So let's click that. And it won't hurt if you click Psych articles, but this is just a little bit quicker way to do it. Okay, and I also like to click the other things in the Psych bank of databases. So let's go down to the bottom and continue. This is going to bring up some search fields where we can insert our terms. And as I'm showing you this, I'd also like to show you two tips. Well, initially you can see the boolean operators here, and we'll do a simple AND search. Start with the original term as we used in our catalog, anorexia. And of course this most predictably will bring a large number of results. 17,000 results plus. So you might want to limit by including other terms. And we're using the boolean operator AND. You can also use or not, depending on how you want to construct your search. So you can see that it's reduced it considerably by about 15,000. That's still pretty unwieldy, so let's try another term. Unusual, but not unheard of, adolescent males with anorexia. Again, using the AND function. And we're down to 114 results. Now, we can talk about two things here. One is truncation, and that is to go to the root of the word. So with anorexia, if we go to the I and insert an asterisk, then that will also pull up anorexic or other roots of the word. This would be important, say, if you had only gotten 1 or 2 results, and you might say, my God, that's not good enough, I need additional results. 114 is pretty good, but let's just see what difference this makes by going to the root. Again, this is called truncation, and it gives us 120 articles, so we obtained an extra 6 articles. Not critical, but if you're only getting 1 or 2 results, this might help you. Another thing is wildcard, and that is to just remove the S and make the word singular or plural by removing the S. Instead, for adolescent, let's go to the root of the word again. Now again, this is going to increase your results because you will get the condition of adolescence, adolescent plural and singular, and any other forms of the word that are in the title. So let's see what that brings us. 128. Okay, so we got an additional 8 articles. And that could be helpful. For males, let's do the wildcard, which is making it singular or plural by adding an asterisk. The asterisk has kind of the same function in both of these, but in the first two, we're just going to the root of the word, which is truncation, and in the last term we're just changing it to singular or plural with the asterisk. So it's a very powerful tool. Let's hit search. And we've more than doubled our results at 271. So you can see this can be very helpful, especially if you have not too many results. As we glance down at this, you can see that many of the articles are both HTML and PDF, which is helpful. Occasionally you will get a term or an article that says check link source for more information. It's always important to check this because that will go into our catalog and see if we may have the journal in print. And if we do have it in print at your home library, we ask that you come in and copy it. If it's in print at another library in the Alliance system, you can submit an interlibrary loan request and we will get that for you. If it's available electronically, then you can get it as soon as overnight. But if the staff doesn't have time to scan it, then it could take several days. So it's always important to plan ahead and scan ahead. If you look at some of them, you'll find that we don't have in our library or online. None of our libraries have it. So that's also another reason to request an article through interlibrary loan. But in this case, say for instance this one is available through PsycInfo, that's where the abstract is. And if you find that we do not have that particular journal, our interlibrary loan technician will search with other libraries that we have consortia with and reciprocal agreements with, and she will search until she finds it. Then you'll receive an email when it does come in. Okay, so that is showing you 3 tips of searching: the boolean operators, truncation, and wildcards. Thank you very much.